Maneva na say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there osia dem yopo. Ain't the editor of the newspaper, which is the Hawk newspaper, Ewa Homaniso, Charles McCarthy. And yes, because we promised, ye bedi hun come out 3 days ago, ye intimi anye interview, no, in the end, ye de Abraham Charles Akwaba net saying.
When you make him so, Uncle Pardon, on the front page of your newspaper, I think on now a Tuesday. A Tuesday, sure. In Dukai, NLA boss demands 84% pay rise, 6,000 monthly rent on top. Why do you think this is a problem? Are they undeserved? I'm in charge you, I'm in charge with you for the after 4. Now I see you with your mom.
Yes.
A problem, Kaka. I'm not saying a problem because by an NLA on Ankasano. Juma for comfort architect to improve working conditions. Only what Juma rather no omuti Juma for kitchens by 13% and are close to 13%. Now, we see now what that one we say old pay 2 what from 38,000 and 70,000.
Or buy and now I can 38,000 a month. And now or requesting to move 84% to saying 70,000.
70. To mum man na ultimately no necessity.
In your making request no when you approval from the board and
the chance board not at wonderful. So on compare and on pay salaries of state institutions the NLA therefore.
Yes.
Now on show salary non fan to day. Now on me board ne say or deserve on to musama na one family uncle and let that come out fair with salary fair with this commission demanded that in increment. And no board no to know so on quiet assessment no comparison no make almost okay because of ABC we are wage 70 until I said 70 no did tracker come after with this one so omuntu mumano. Now before that board carry on board nanya board.
Until not just say or they call fair wages no when you approve and from fair wages.
Approve my
I know ma still.
Mama tin so mundi beba ye monitor. Mundi ba e de betu. Okay. Mundi amana so mundi 70 no.
Na eba ne rent monthly rent allowance so say no there a kind of condition of service wana.
And I said a cow condition of service so you wouldn't take it without the approval of the board.
Yes.
Before the coming into force of the board, not wire withdrawal. $108,000. And our board in our way.
In rent, any wire withdrawal another.
Why did withdraw that? And even say, well, first of all, 6,000 a month now. I was saying, well, yeah, 15 months every day. Well, you say, oh, the Kuchaka, 108,000.
That's $108,000. Hey, I don't know, like from investigations, what confirm is he's withdrawn that amount?
Oh, that's no, I do. Yes, I'm watching to know. Yeah,
okay, I get from the story, Neka said, further raising eyebrows are claims that the lottery chief has already drawn down $108,000 for accommodation based on his own proposed rent. Not just any renter like stating in the conditions of service.
See a better choice with you. One will condition of service if a 3-bedroom house. Yes. I was the one I would cap over is 6,000. 6,000 would be called the dime bank. I was him fan. And $6,000 a month. Mama Mass, $6,000, you know, who convert cities a resident. The dollar number 10 and 11.
Yes. In the 6,000 should take you to around 60,000, 65,000 roughly.
You have no quarantine.
What's it okay?
Or a digital house.
That's okay. Maybe it depends on the location. I was in location.
And American, I'm fine. And my month, you bet do 60,000. And can high and he found maybe I that's what he class into and him found
650 million. That's 65,000 Ghana cedis a month.
Aba. Do we have to buy a mouth?
Anyways, Inti Mensaka, this particular message, Yedin Komono, it's a lengthy message. And Nipan say, I am funny D and Tuja. Na, also a staff or NLA. Now, he speaks about leadership failures at NLA, and waka be about good courses, waka be about auxiliaries, and internal governance under the CEO. It's a lengthy way, but say, me read the part kakra.
The good courses and what must only be a more few what there is then tell I will a minute.
Yeah.
In Canada.
Okay, or say under good course, or say the good courses program has come under serious concern. Beneficiary selection appears skewed with a noticeable pattern favoring individuals from the CEO's region and kinsmen. This raises questions about fairness, transparency, and possible abuse of discretion. The situation escalated to the point where the Ministry of Finance intervened and dissolved the department pending investigations. Additionally, no clearly identifiable project has been both initiated and successfully completed under the current administration. Not just it got worse, my ministry, it dissolved that whole good courses department. Wakawa under internal governance, or say there appears to be a breakdown in working relations between the CEO and key leadership figures. Insider reports suggest he is not on good terms with both the board chair and his deputy. More concerning, the deputy is reportedly yet to be paid because HR was waiting for board approval. But the CEO is reported to have taken rent allowance exceeding 1 million Ghana cedis without board approval. Recent developments have further deepened staff dissatisfaction. The CEO has reportedly requested an 84% salary increase for himself. This comes at a time when staff appeals for improved remuneration have not been addressed, reportedly due to claims of insufficient funds. Staff salaries have instead been reduced by approximately 13%, reportedly attributed to the new tax measures. However, these so-called adjustments have not been clearly explained to the staff. This lack of transparency has further contributed to frustration and distrust within the organization. These developments raise serious concerns about priorities, fairness, and internal governance. And the person also speaks about leadership failures. And Okawa has said, for nearly 1.5 years in office, the CEO has not clearly communicated any vision to management or staff. This lack of direction has created uncertainty across the authority. Staff remain unclear about the company's direction. Morale has declined as a result. Key departments such as operations, ICT, and sales have been sidelined from management meetings. It is difficult to understand how an organization like NLA can function effectively without these core units being represented in decision making. This was not the case under the previous administration, where these departments were actively involved in management discussions. But I've also come to realize sometimes, say leader be take over such state institution or the change bar. Omunyina safa sa push back we you. Unyini se bibi sa na bia AC e wo NLA.
Sidan man ka push back ana nipa wo ye duma no so buy no am direction.
Yes.
It was 1.5 years in me. Exam kedi direction ba exam ko be ka say ba yi o twa kwan foforo. Ba kwan a wo twa na enye. We dey bi ni ho. To test na wo kan ya dey bi ni ho. Until me who say push back we were by Ansan kazem pamo bete. Ekuzi say I bet I won't come back. Now good cause is in Lukane good because the finance minister na Abegunu.
Yeah. Finance minister this office or more investigations.
Because fair or more was that one skill in us for one call Massam. The Babane everyone 38,000 Ghana Hana okay 70 Abasina.
Yeah, but sir, yet so say most of the CEOs of the parastatals, and as a state-owned enterprises, almost salaries are within 70,000 range,
The same one numbers are.
Oh, you've not heard some?
Oh, the attitude, big Kuku board, the Bank of Ghana governor, na Lutu cha ni say.
All right, Charles, father. Yeah. That's the first say Lutu channel doesn't make it less a state-owned enterprise. Still a state-owned enterprise.
Nasi we ni say NLA for Juma company bi na ye.
Omoye part of Juma no yes.
Edward model no mo ye.
Why mo NLA for no. So omo 590 games here bia.
Omo de football numbers na no to channel no any numbers. No football numbers no na eloto. Ni akani na eloto. Can you know? And the name is a no money, a laptop on a new mo, a laboni, and your mother money. Mentias you, made a mentias, it's not mecano. I keep your also almost 1 million Ghana city. Hi, a bit
1 million Ghana city near. Rent way no so waje close to 1 million Ghana cedis.
Not 1 million rent. One oba oshaduma say that way.
As a little over 1 year.
No 1 million. Yeah, rent or him fa. When he not he mo moya sempa na yenti he na oti. Where in Accra? You need 1 million to 1 million total Ghana. NLA for omu need omu see that. Omu see that omu see you. Me omu be some omu see that omu see you until this say current be am see you at this exorbitant rate. At the first thing, on Kano because Ghana can know.
Very well, Charles. My say, I mean, it's still a developing story. Into any new angles, be aba, your best near in Comobio. Why?
Good causes in the media too. When I was going Kingsman, Nina. Hey, now, Sana formula on it. So we will put out already.
No,
the numbers in our They win. So I know. But 3 weeks to continues. I mean,
Emfa way and no good courses ne win a wunni no and no separate matter you can handle and no baby because what's it
no kwanka ye di boy see what skill to the extent say out of hand this is a finance ministry a babet no
there is a skill in here for good courses no and lottery operations
so what my good courses are numbers no me.
No, but this is an allegation. You have to also.
I'm only trying to think. I wasn't winning because of visa.
Okay.
Maybe this. What my good courses? Now there's a number there. We try Emma and where my Sabekan has me. Mean did you?
Very well.
When in Casawa, my one now. $6,000 a month, the dollars, $6,000.
Very well, Charles. My nasi, be any ever Edding Comobio. Why? That's Papa Charles McCarthy, editor, Emma the Hawk newspaper, the newspaper that broke this particular story. Enti, Menkwa Mazne ni Aaron, a see do entry. Any and Como, one of the very first people share that particular commitment authorization from the finance ministry with the attachment on social media. Aaron, akwaba na pom to say
Obi meje wonso nyame adom wonso
nyame adom ye ho ye papa enti mene why CEO na ye din komo on this particular issue ye nsan nya but I think or capture the response in those first 5 minutes they say BBS are encore, so they've not undertaken any such project. Yes, he agrees will be a presentation but this argument said 9 million has been invested in Turkey Berry near Deno cannot be true because omunye BBS
Obi the big mamenda one was here for us. Arobi Locras minister ma see certain questions Emma yen no one kasa answer mena mensaka krata no ene na meti GH1 na meka ho asem obi ma asem nyina yetua krata na mekura mi no de dikan eye commitment authorization no ena de tosu mi no eye da appendix outline nyuma o mo peso mo ye na obi minu mi ni nyina di adanse ye say mampani Mahama bae no one of the key things or promising is obey amendment to the Public Procurement Authority Act. Now amendment or moye no the buy and say and ne so we Ghana jumakuo bia wo Ghana ha bia no the opese we di juma bia na we procurement bia na age wo call Ministry of Finance na wakoji bibi e friend commitment authorization obi o kind memorandum for that amendment na e tire wo say ansa na Ghana nyina ya sana hene eyeyera to forcing ene ne deputy yera Thomas Ampemdaku ebetka se kona koye procurement na eso mo ye rest assured say sika da ho a wo de kwa akodi dwuma enu ntimi nsaka commitment authorization na yera Thomas Ampemdaku deputy minister assign ediama wayefo no somewhere in August 2025 and a major project in a Baku Mienu and Sandia Tosum Mienu, a youth in Turkey Berry, youth in Kwansusa, and Abidru. Namishi Sika, the Sanono. I know you're getting 9 million Ghana cedis. A yet it a Brofusika $900,000. And Mibusako sign say. Intimania penny quatra wonyina no adwempa wonyama Ghana for no say kwansusu a efifi wo ye fitire no eno no say ode Ghana maburu kwa akoya na ebio eno no so ode kwa akoya
but sa question no so Aaron sa question no would be a question laced with so much propaganda because say okas okotna ho nyina kwansu so and ode mabunu ne kwaya when you know say on that same list no your youth in garment model wo youth in agric program youth in electric motorbike model youth in solar street light just a new money door so in the wide youth center
in this UT
okay
in this UT the American say na say kwansu so na ode mabunu bedia 9 million Ghana cedis near the seho. Na kwansu so anso no yebedia amanania it take maximum 4 months. Enti kosan ya ne ye busa na na no pa ne say that project no akosi henfa. He shouldn't set his own question and say yes a contract bi wo. But so onwenya set mu pone so the 9 million Ghana cedis. Eno ye na dwini mu po a opeso de yema Ghana for no. That is what we are questioning.
Yeah, but I say we here no say sub project no. Nothing has been done. No payment has been made to anyone. There is no such project. He only agrees say obi be here presentation which omo. And it ended there. Omun 3 years kama obia, omun sign contract with obia, in the omun ye bibia sir.
Obi didn't end there. What they said the programs move for the commitment authorization. Me Ghana ni and a me busan say how far? So 1 2 1 more fair enough. But the no catch Ghana for him say what dia to mu say or dia send krate mu say e ya bia or won for say Ghana speaker 9 million Ghana cedis e ba ko dia nkwansu sa e no ne pese Ghana for ate.
Okay, your issue and say even that thought nekra eba omutrim omodi ahye paper so akwa request commitment authorization nekra a problem.
It is questionable. 9 million Ghana cedis obi and a minimum year no teacher for ye juma in bosome maku dunu mi enti omoka and mebuna mo be abamu when you my chief of staff ye enti omoka now to me allocate such an amount to do this project obi a cause to worry.
But why don't you look at it from the other angle? And I had a YEA staff, I suppose, send me a message. I said, turkey berry is not just a plant. It is an opportunity for better health, for jobs, and for economic transformation within our constituency. It is a crop rich in iron, calcium, potassium, and fiber. It has long been used to treat anemia, support people living with diabetes, improve digestion, and protect the heart. Its antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties make it valuable not only in our homes, but also in modern medicine. On official, there is an opportunity to grow it large scale, create jobs, create foreign exchange, any other the amount of money.
Obi wuni krom na ye Rabbi Malik Basin Talika say or the kubehun hono e ba be ye niema bibiri ekozi say enya so na ejina ka say eno no ekozi say and to allocate such a whooping 9 million Ghana cedis it is questionable and we must question you or say you see bibia say anyway afraid you say or the authorization if you know on committees can be to it
but you believe that, don't you? Say authorization your makwa akwaje, but they've not committed anything to share omu project or maya omunye bibiasa.
Nanado dankwa kufuado adaroma. Ye wo RTI.
Okay.
Me file bi. Me are getting all the details out. But the all Canadian enya ade a etomaso. E di kan no deny e kra. Afedi o se na e wo ho, but men committee fans.
Wow. But why do you think, say, 9 million Ghana cedis, not knowing almost scope, ebia hectares, dodo anon peso omudia, why do you think, say, on face value, 9 million is so dodo?
Obi, Malik Basin talent tray. On tray scope, no, they are no more peso moye. Na Obi mbato fi kro benso.
Me free amanse West man so mo senso.
Mosianso na me bato mosianso abedru fifi mo fitri. Ni ade 9 million agodi abedru. Hey, Obi, one abeka we too much.
Anyways, Aaron, my nasi that good day Obi. I want to ask you 2 questions. Are headmasters in our various senior high schools buying goat meat or any other food product from for our kids in our second cycle schools? 2, has the government settled all men's gold customers, as Sami Jemfi said on your show some time ago? I only need answers. Thank you. PSM, who leads in the United Kingdom. Obi, in your interview with Malik, at first he was dismissive of the letter, and then he made it clear that the Kweun Susan idea was pitched to him, but not even a city has been paid for that project. But the question should be, does he plan on committing funds for this project, considering that he has got an authorization for that project? Jamaica or Ablekuma North. Hi, Obi. Good afternoon to you. Listening and watching to you live from Hamburg. Please wish my brother Hamburg gave me, Vesta Opoku Boachi, a happy birthday. God richly bless him, and may this new year bring him all his heartfelt desires. Senior KK, and we are going out to you, Vesta Opoku Boachi in Hamburg. Happy birthday. Obi, good afternoon. Please, I have a simple question. Why are inflation figures from the Ghana Statistical Service inflation figures from the GSA keep going up? No, they're rather going down. And I say, yet price of goods are going up. Okay, you change it. Inflation figures may bad down, but you say prices of goods are going up. Have the inflation numbers been cooked? No. By inflation, and so as we've been explained to, doesn't mean prices will come down. It means the rate of increase is slow. Lastly, I'm appealing to the NPP Canada branch to massively throw their support behind Yakubu Al-Hassan, known as Big Mo, to run unopposed as the branch organizer. Watching you from Canada, Al-Hassan Razak, also known as Zach, and Onodiwe Abreye. Obi, good afternoon. I like you so much, but you don't listen to my advice. If you don't stop defending the NDC and their lies, you will be soon disgraced, though. Don't let Felix's budget work on you. God is watching. Fafa Mate. I'll take your advice, right? We say hi, Obi. Good afternoon. My name is Sir Prince Boache from Fodua SHS. Please, I have an urgent concern to make regarding the SIM card re-registration. We will go through the registration, but it will not be successful. Please, I'm calling, but I cannot go through. If it's possible, please call me so I explain the route with which these criminals get their fraudulent SIM cards. Please, it's urgent. And I'll do a number account. Would surely try and contact you. Yeah, that's nonetheless. Obi, please, I want you to follow up on this for me with the Foreign Affairs Minister. I filed for my daughter and she went for a visa interview at the U.S. Embassy in Ghana, but was denied because the Trump administration had paused issuing visas for migrants for 75 countries, including Ghana. I'm worried because I've never benefited from any public assistance. Please follow up for me. Thank you. Nana Kwesi, New York City. Nana, 75 countries, oh my Ghana free so. Initially 3 months now. I say Ghana and Kahobio. I'm going to share check it. Moon checking the year, so information may not be wholly true. Nana Kwesi with New York City. Yeah, that's it. I think 3 days ago, me catch was said the Hawk newspaper had a story be about on its front page. Nana about NLA board, NLA National Lottery Authority boss, no. In the story, Nana were requesting for $6,000 a month rent. And I'm not saying the salary no muntum by how many percent? 84% was I. NLA boss is or no. On this Odogobino abe any enkomo Samuel Amwa, a deputy PRO, Emma the Ghana Private Road Transport Union of the TUC. You know any enkomo PRO akwabana ete saying
Meji also me ho ye na so e.
Nyame adom. Yenim say the new pricing window no ehya for fuel product. Emma ye hu say ntumu kakra aba. And we input the kakra ntumu aba. GPRT for ya say mo kasa ho say aban nhwe na 1 Ghana cedi bi na eba beda fuel boss no onyi emfiri so. Enye saa mo betu mo ho fo no kresa.
Okay, me da say maminchia one watie fo nyina nyimre. No krese ya kasa ewo fango bo asabre page de mu no. Na ye de nanka under normal circumstances no. Nka fango bo no page de mu tra ye 10% na abre bia ye hye. Anza ya kekan ye ho na. Nka no an say ye so ye calculation. Na eja ye ko submit a report to the transport ministry ne ye ko gintum. But ya trust ye hu say ye tumu sesia ade dia ho kire kase pa ebeba na bi omusu ye hunu se dia ebe amafango bo na peja no entoko esi o Middle East, Israel, America ne Iran ntemi na akokofa so how kase dia ba enti say it's likely say enya ade asa situation ni ebetena ho forever. Okay. It's likely say bedu bebe ne etubeti bi echa ema ne ama atini atoto yie enti ano na yetena ase na yesi baabi ye be prepare ye ho akotum ne de ada ne ne aban nyan kitahudie se to ya eja egugugu ne fango so ya ebe dumi ensan onhwe na nko ntimi yi bi mfiri ho for the meantime na eja emfa nkushin yan kakra na nka yenso yentimi so ya hyetu abo a ye gi no mu ya for some time na eja yenhwe going forward ne se den na de beba nti we ni nkobodi a ye de eba abontin a yeguso a ye he ni se ye betunanya emwa papa bi de afi
India no money aban hia de ato aban nim.
Oh yeah, ye sector minister no de sankobo ye de ato nanim even at all nanka yempo ye presenka enekra ni be hia but unfortunately no because of Easter festive no most of the ministers na visited omo constituency nti amaye nsentimi anka na odi ya shebenada no ye meshia na de wo ho bia nti ekohia brada na ekoba ne se ekosi brada na se de ye tofango ne no an ye to ne dia na ne eja yensu ya hwe ne ya kekan ye ho na ahyentuabo kakra wo ho no yensu ye de aka ho de ama ya hyenkafo ne yetimi ato adwumadi so
in that sense mokwa de mokwa suggest a kire aban ene se tax no de hin no onyim free so
suggestion nimpo de abadada na we were aiming at kind of saying D-levy no D-levy 1 Ghana na kra ye hunu se eno nko ampo nso yi eno nko ampo nso a baby afango bo no wo no enhyeda so anu yesa itini esre na panicho say yes we've come to understand that there are more taxes I used to say gebia onhwem the offers and go betimi sacrifice e amaye no for the meantime na ko etimi aye na eja yetimi nya reduction kakra enti Tuesday ni de ekwa yenim ni omukoko ka kire ense bia omagi atuma yi free so ana so say omuntimi na ne eja yenso ahwe ye ginasie
it is a basa omuntimi a mo be dey mo so mo beto transport fares mo
sa pepe na nkomodie no ebekọ no se enya de ombetimi bia na ne eja yenso yetimi ahwe na ntumu kakra wo ho no yetimi de ama ya hyenkafo
na se muslim ya na yete se mo yesa in common ya mudi between GRTCC aban any I think transport ministry no say aban emamo increment be in fair sir e trese for a period within that period no say bibia mpo esia and what's a mama side tomo transport fare because all of those way are factored into percentage na ya omo de mama no no cresa
yeah normally no ye koji ntumu bia ye ngina fango bo no nko anso
yes
ye check spare parts ye check lubricant ye check taxes and a petroleum product and these are the four major components aya na ye ansa ya calculation enti no se ye nyina ekotena se ne agi bibi tuma na eja ye de aye adwuma ene ye ntimi nko ensa mba mesere foforo biom enu titiri kura enti na during the middle price window na fango bo no kuri begina 14 cities ni ade no young cotton because me nim the Ebesamba come going forward. And then my Jayesu ma the basis adri. And the one component and I here and say to me, I am share.
Yeah, but see, and say, Basse, a banker say, ontimi ni taxes be and free soa. Just fuel na ebia nebo abasro. Can you, based on fuel and kwabo abasro, no, increase transfer when all the other factors, no, ejina di ejina nasa akofoma?
Me pacho ma me clarify we kakra. All the other factors ni na was for some time now. Dollar rate ne kra ba for man yesu senka spare parts dealers ebetimi ate almost spare parts so kakra no. They see now me no ka say omantimi ante so amfa mayen. Insurance policy third party premium February and almost pay them. Make us say Sprinter bus offer 23 passengers. Now go to 933. They say 1 year no 8,194. Toyota ni Nizam buses near the first 15 persons no. Almost to 837. They say I call 995. Taxi for mutia 714. Sorry 701. They say no so pay any more. And also number 749 almost 750. Into the Sanya main in our cost, DDLA charges Minan so into all the components in a Nadia Bakokra Bafom, they are major a sustaining a Kakane petroleum product and so free.
Oh, nice to see another increasing transport fares, and they're just a matter of time.
Yes, I see any China could see a Benada do Naja or Sheffer to suffer say Waba. If you any machine, you could hear the oho. Nay, I dare near my 2 years. Ye better union. Na Sankobana Sanso, the Aneja, the oho SSA, and so, yeah, the Maya Shanka for now, or much make your Mujumadiation, the Jans ready about on things.
Very well. Ain't Yan Shamu meeting it Tuesday, best in common. Why?
Martiminia Bema.
Yeah, Danyamia say. Please understand why insurance is factored in transport fares. And so cars when we insurance or we insurance for no car owner now say business owner no who insurance they say a part of the cost build up. And so our cost build up there was all transferred to the consumer. I mean, it may sound interesting, but that is really what it is. Also, what is the essence of vehicle insurance and the passenger? Because or your third party cover or your comprehensive and it's cover, passengers no ebinti. Once they see it as a cost, also mono for the business owner, they are the cost items in the Okoye insurance or your electricity bill or your water bill, all of that can cost, for a factory and the production cost 20. They will definitely transfer that to the consumer. There's a factors increase here. It would have an effect on the consumer, and I think that's the point he was making really. Ma memfa winsu intrim. Okay. Let me see. This one says, Obi, good afternoon. According to this NDC government, inflation is down, dollar is down, therefore buying Papa Abba. Today the poor man's pure water is gone up about 60%. Obi, so what is the relevance of inflation being down when pure water goes up by close to 60%? Cry, my beloved country. Nana Hesi Ojiri Edie Eni. Obi, good day. I think I've dealt with this one already. Kudos to you and to your team, Obi, for your selfless service and for your boldness to always speak truth to power and expose the hypocrisy of the Ghanaian politician. Obi, you remember the Right Honorable Speaker Alban Kingsford Sumana Bagben was a strong advocate for the human right and family. So the LGBTQ bill, essentially. From 2021, when he became speaker and his party NDC was in opposition, today he's gotten what he wanted and has gone silent on this bill. Is there any moral principles left in our politicians and some of our clergymen in Kasok Bennett A. Danso, Ayawaso Ga North, Edia Odiaba Enono. Obi, good day. I am deeply disappointed in President Mahama for backtracking on his commitment to sign the anti-LGBTQ bill, which he made to the clergy, traditional leaders, and the Muslim community while in opposition. Now that he's in power, his stance has shifted. I do not blame him, but rather the religious leaders who campaigned against the previous government on this very issue. As for the Honorable Sam George, the least said about him, the better. Mad lion, or ahafo, shidiem. Obi, don't mind them. They are all politicians. The GPRTU and the so-called concerned drivers, if it were to be the NPP, like they would use their power to increase the lorry fare without even listening to government. They are all a bunch of politicians. The drivers must wake up and know their union leaders are not helping them. Okay. This one says, Obi, please wish him on all your stations. His birthday is on the 5th of April. His name is Apia Platini Jemfi, aka Daddy Plat, from Kumasi, secretary of the club named Bantama Keep Fit Club, which is also in Kumasi, but he lives in Dusseldorf in Germany. From his everything, Kwame Ejapon, who is also in Duisburg, Germany. Inti Nana Apia Platini Jemfi, 5th April, Wawoda, in a happy birthday in advance to you. Where's Obi? Isn't it interesting for a Muslim who is heading an organization his religion frowns upon, and again demanding for 84% salary increase and $6,000 rent? If you don't eat dog, what are you doing with dog proceeds? Abdul Hafiz Usunyani. Obi, I would like to draw your attention, and I would like you to draw the attention of authorities to the tunnel at Community 18 used by vehicles. It appears the top section has partially caved in because, unlike before, drivers now have to get very close to the tunnel before they can see the entrance clearly. This situation is dangerous and could lead to a serious disaster if not addressed urgently. I respectfully urge the authorities to attend to this potential hazard immediately. In a tunnel at Community 18, which is used by vehicles, and also the top section of that tunnel has partially caved in. And it's essentially a disaster waiting to happen. Obi, please tell both political parties that we are tired of their untruth. They should know that Ghanaians can now read between the lines. They should wait to see massive voter apathy because we are no more fools to be voting for them. Ghanaians have lost confidence in the system. Alas, or Salaga. And in Salaga, I'm sure we'll hear on Can FM, Ewo Salaga. Yedase. Obi, good afternoon to you. My warm regards to my Ekropong Member of Parliament, Honorable Samia Wuku. Do you remember what the current CEO of NLA said about him when he was appointed by His Excellency JDM? Richmond from East Legon would want to know. And Obi, what the man said about the school junction situation is very true. Drivers use just under the traffic light opposite Carl Bank as a station, and MTTD men there just look at them unconcerned. Richmond, East Legon, it does say. Obi, please wish my brother Kofi Baba in Legon and my aunt Elizabeth Na Ayelekwe, who celebrated their birthdays last month, a belated happy birthday for me. And okay, that's also Munina ete kole gono. Very well. Yeah, that's it. Obi, good day. Tomorrow is my wife's birthday. I would like to wish Trudy Ohima Odeneho of Worcester a happy and a glorious birthday in advance. In the Odeneho e Worcester, Massachusetts, and the way aba inti Neyere Trudy Ohima Odeneho Nyame Adoma Ochna your birthday. Happy birthday in advance to you, and live to be 94.7 and beyond. This one says that Obi, I'm listening to you live from Pokwase Mayera Time Daso. I have this major concern, and it's about how Ayalolo bus transport treat passengers at the bus terminals. Obi, when you go to the Ayalolo bus terminal at CMB, behind the divisional police headquarters, you can be in a queue for almost 30 minutes, especially if you are moving to Pokwase or Amasaman, under the scorching sun. Obi, it's pathetic to see about 3 or 4 empty buses parked over there, whilst passengers will keep standing under the hot sun. There are a lot more issues that I can put in writing. I wish I could speak to you or your producers directly. It's high time the government and the transport ministry paid particular attention to the operations of Ayalolo. Thank you. My name is E.K. Somua Yeboah, Pokwase Mayera, Time Daso. And on the way, Abba. Yedase. Okay. Let me see. Where say Obi? Big up to my niece Nana Adjoa for her good work at Queen's Paradise from government in the Bronx, New York, and all the way. About 0548 443 523 0548 443 523. WhatsApp number. Obi, please send my regards to Chairman Kwejo Ampabin, who we are retaining as Achemda constituency chairman, and Honorable Apia Kubi as secretary, Teddy Apel as assistant organizer, and the list goes on and on. Emmanuel Kra Ewa Achemda and Odiwe Apre. Obi, good day to you. My wife, who was born and raised in Canada, doesn't joke with your show at all. She's now learning Chi, but interestingly enjoys your show to the extent that at work, she would notify me whenever your program starts. You are brutal. My greetings to my mom, Ohineba Amma Ata, in Achim Apidja. In the way Achim Apidja this year, Kwame Asare, or Edmonton, inside Canada. Finally, this one says, Obi, good afternoon. Please devote one program to discuss GPRTU activities and the reason why our transport sector cannot be modernized. Involve Omayini because I'm slightly older than him, and we all saw what late Dr. Hila Leman and Harry Sawyer wanted to do in the 80s. Nana Uwo Oyarefa and Udiwe Abba Yadase Papa. Obi, Easter in the world has always been about church conventions and the death of Jesus Christ for Christians. But Ghanaians, upon hearing all communities are changing the narrative and the meaning to make it more homecoming and celebratory.
PENDREAM TV now, so far so good. Say open online portal e Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.